Welcome everyone. Welcome to the full moon. Hi Christoph. Hi Giovanna. Just seeing who's on. Hi Josephine. Julie. Anastasia. Muriel. Hi Muriel. There's beautiful Josephine. I get to see you. Thank you.
Hi, Ishtar.
Hi. Hi, Muriel. Okay. Oh, Mark's on. Hi, Mark. Hi, Valerie. Hi, Joy. Hi, Christy. Sue. Suzanne.
Voilà.
Hey, Joelle. Hi, Peggy. Wassa. Lots of people on tonight. Thank you. Thank you all for being with us.
Donc, elle remercie tous ceux qui sont là. Je vais lancer l'enregistrement comme ça. Après, on est bon. Hop.
Just need to mute you, Muriel.
Oui.
So just asking everyone to keep themselves muted if you wouldn't mind. We had someone last month that unmuted themselves and made a bit of noise, which was very disconcerting for a lot of people. So I think I've got the settings right now, but please make sure you're muted if you can. That would be great. Thank you. Okay. Thank you very much. So I'm in a different room today. I'm sorry there won't be any questions and answers because I haven't got anybody here with me to read the questions tonight. So it will just be the meditation with the masters. So let's talk about what we're working with today. Let's have a look and see what the astrologers say. Of course, it's a full moon. It's in Capricorn. It's the last of the big super moons, and this one should be pretty close to the earth, so it should be looking pretty big wherever you are. It should be really huge right now out there for you. It's very powerful energy, so everyone's probably feeling a bit of it right now. And with Capricorn, it's asking you to really come into that balance of home and career, private and public life, nurturing yourself or controlling, setting your boundaries, but also being compassionate and connecting, not creating separation. Lots of issues could come up. And of course, there's a big involvement with Pluto in this full moon. This is according to an astrologer called Christine Rothwell. She's an Australian astrologer. So fear-based things could come up, where your old fears could come up, resurface, things that, you know, that you're fearful of, which could be around power. And of course, when we go into fear, we often want to go into control mode because it helps us to move through our fear. And of course, when those sort of things come up, sometimes there's issues of trust and we feel betrayed or let down or disappointed because we had expectations that weren't met. So, you know, all of those things could come up with the Pluto energy. And, you know, Pluto can be very deep, dark and challenging for many people. So just be aware of that as it comes up in the next few weeks. But even when it does come up, it's a really good time just to reflect and, you know, reflect on yourself. I'm just going to fix up the, yeah, I'm just going to pin me so you can see me. I can see you. Just be aware that, you know, it's a good time to reflect. It's a good time to look at what comes up. Don't just, you know, ignore it. Don't try and give it to somebody else, as we tend to do when we don't like energy that comes up for us. And, look at, where the underlying fear is, because often when we go into control mode or power mode, or, a lot of things that come up for us are often around our fears. And if we're not really looking at those fears, we're not really getting the message. So think about the message that's coming for you, where you hold fear. Often we hold fear when we don't have trust in the universe, when we don't have trust that we're supported and that we're held and they're loved. That's when our fear comes up. When we feel centered in ourselves, we really trust in the universe, and that whatever's going to occur for us, whatever's going to arise for us, will always be in the highest good for us, no matter what. Then we usually don't have fear, and therefore we don't go into control mode. So, and we don't feel like our trust has been betrayed, because we don't put those conditions on people. We don't feel so disappointed all the time. So lots of things to think about in this full moon. And if you probably, I know a lot of people have already started feeling the energy, and in the next few weeks, you'll probably feel it even more. So just be aware that stuff could come up. So we're going to work with that with the masters today. As always, I picked 3 cards. So the first card that we picked for the month was the Kuan Yin card, which is all about compassion. And it's all about having care and compassion. Now, the masters have always taught us that the first place you need to do this is with yourself, is to really come into that care and compassion for you, because until you've done that, it's very difficult to offer that care and compassion for others. So this card says choose to be love. So choose to open your heart, choose to allow yourself to receive, and try and do what's right for everyone that's involved. Not always easy to get that balance, but when your heart's open and you're listening, it's much easier. And, sometimes we might have to reach out and offer a helping hand, or we might have to reach out and ask for a helping hand. And that sometimes can be more difficult than actually offering the helping hand. So, really think about that. Is it time for you to reach out and ask for a bit of help? Because asking is much more difficult than going and giving it to somebody. The second card is the Holy Spirit. And I love this card. The card of the Holy Spirit that talks about expect miracles. And miracles are always around us. When we're flowing in the universal flow of creation, when we're feeling really connected, miracles happen. All these things just happen, and you can't explain them away. They're just, it's just there. So it's only when we're in resistance, when we're in rejection, when we're trying to control the outflow, instead of just allowing the universe to be present and receive from the universe and flow with the energy. When we let go of resistance, all sorts of things happen. So this one says, remember that only love is real. So when the heart is open, when you're willing to receive, when you're willing to be vulnerable, then you're sitting in that reality of love. And miracles occur naturally. Well, they do all the time when you're in the flow. When you're not in the flow, not so much. So it says here, Spirit has your back, and your divine spirit does. It's always there for you, and it always wants the highest potential for you, whatever that might be. And that may not be what your ego wants. So often we think what our ego wants and what our spirit wants is the same thing, and it should be, but in essence, it's not. And I'm sure all of you, if you took a deep breath and thought about that for a minute, you'd understand, oh yeah, I know there are times when my ego wants this, but spirit's bringing me this. And I'm not able to see this because my ego wants this. So I'm so focused on what the ego wants, I can't really see what the spirit's bringing to me. And so there's a bit of, you're not really receiving what spirit's bringing to you. So something to think about. And the last card I got was Lord Shiva. very powerful card. Transcendence. It says rise up. So rise up means expand your energy. Come up out of that third dimensional way of thinking and come into a more expanded way of thinking. Fifth, sixth, seventh dimensional way of thinking. Expand your consciousness. Expand your energy. Transcend your limitations. It says to honor your inner force. Now, your inner force is your spirit, is the presence of divine spirit that sits inside of you. And if you choose to honor that divine spirit every single day, it will always be there for you. But it never goes away, but it does require you to choose to connect to it. So, you know, that would be good. So to do that. It says steps are being given. Steps are being given. Dance with the universe. So the universe is always giving you steps to the dance. But are you listening? Are you watching? Are you receiving the steps to the dance? Or are you making your own dance? You know? Are you making your own dance? And look, the universe will always give you the steps to the dance that you're supposed to be dancing on this planet in this incarnation, if you're willing to listen. So if you're really willing to listen, the universe will always show you the right steps to take to do the dance that is right for you. It may not be right for anybody else because it's your dance. It's your unique journey. It's your unique path, your unique divine plan. And the universe will always give you the steps to it if you're listening, if you're willing to receive. So open your heart to the universe. This is what it's saying. Open your heart to the universe. And then you really will dance in the flow. So that's what we're talking about. So just some little things to consider for the next few weeks that may or may not help you. It's up to you, but be aware of what may come to you in the next few weeks. Maybe you'll think about what I've said and think, Ishtar was talking about that. This is what's happening here. So just to give you a little bit of insight. Now, there's something I want to share with everyone that I think it's going to be what the masters are going to work on today. And look, I always say this, but they can always surprise me. So it's not always going to be what I think it's going to be. I'll say this anyway, just in case it is what I think it's going to be that they're going to bring forward. I was reading something just the other day, and I really found it a really profound thing, because in my teaching, I talk to students all the time about surrendering to spirit, surrendering to yourself, surrendering to the divine spirit of you. It's not about surrendering to me or to somebody else, but it's about surrendering to your divine spirit, letting go and letting your divine spirit come in. And this is one of the most important things. And I was reading that this little thing, and I've got to get it right because I don't want to get confused with what I'm saying. I just loved it. So I just wanted to share it with you. It said, on the journey, one needs to be emptied of all that you are already filled with, so that you may be filled with all that you are empty of. So it's asking you to let go of all that you're already holding on to, of all the stuff that you're filled with, all the thoughts, the beliefs, all the stuff, all the energy, so that you can then be filled with the energy, the consciousness that you don't hold at this time. And I just feel that that's so right for now, to just let go graciously, with compassion for self, of what you no longer need, and let it go, such as your fears, let it go. And when you do, something else will come. that you do need. So never think that letting go is giving up. Letting go is making space for something new. And as humans, we struggle with that because we don't like change. And we struggle with letting go. We struggle with letting go of what we hold on to because, you know, it's ours. Why should we let it go? It's mine. I'm not going to give it up. It's been with me for a long time. I don't want to let go of it. So anyway, think about that. I think the masters are going to do some work around that because this full moon is also very much about our emotional self. And, you know, there's a lot of emotions that are going to come up, if not already for you, perhaps in the next few weeks, you're going to have a lot of emotional energy flying around you. And Lord Maitreya shared with us quite some time ago now, and it's in the Path of Light, I think, in the Master's Way school, where he talks about the emotional self and the emotional body as being like the dead letter office. And he says that all the emotions that fly through us, through the emotional body, and of course through the solar plexus, because the solar plexus is the center of our emotions, are like waves of energy, big waves. Just imagine those waves in the ocean just running through us. And he asks us, what are we going to do with them? You know, do we jump in the envelope and become the emotion? Do we put the wave of energy in the dead letter office? Do we send it on to someone else and say, here, can you have this for me? I don't want it. You know, what do we do with these waves of energy that come through us? And, you know, do we get on the wave and ride it, or do we watch it? So when you think about your emotions as being waves of energy instead of your truth, they're just waves of energy, and they're going to change constantly. They're not your truth. They're simply waves of energy moving through you at different stages that are affecting you in some way. And if they're overwhelming you, perhaps you need to think about letting them go. But first have a look at them. See if you really need to hold on to that wave of energy. And don't let yourself get drowned by it. You don't want to be drowned by that wave. So your emotions are not your truth. They are simply a wave of energy that is moving through you in this moment. And tomorrow could be completely different. So I'm going to go into channel now and channel the meditation for today. Thank you all very much for listening to me. Giovanna, I have made you co-host so that if anyone does unmute, you can mute them so that it doesn't affect anyone's ability, okay, to go deep, which is what we want everyone to do. So please get yourself comfortable. Just allow yourself to get comfortable. Whatever you're doing right now, you can lie down, you can sit up, whatever your discipline is. But all I'm going to say to you is just choose to let go. Let go all that I've just said. Let go all your thoughts about it. If I've triggered anything within you, just let it go for the moment. Just be fully present with your breath. Fully present with your breath. Breathing in and breathing out. All energy flows on the breath. So let us be fully present with our breath. And as we begin to breathe deeply, we call now to the council of 33 Masters of Light that oversoul us, that guide us, that share with us. And we ask them to be fully present now and circle around each and every one of us. holding us in your light, holding us in your wisdom, holding us in your love. And we call now to each one of us to just breathe in and allow yourself to receive that love, that light, that wisdom, in whatever way it is possible for you to receive it. Breathe deeply, focus on the breath, be present, be open, be willing to receive. And we step forward now, the Magdalene of the light. And we come with many masters of light that hold that love for you. And when we speak of this love for you, we speak, dear hearts, of our acceptance, our embrace of you. It does not matter what you do, what you think, in each moment. It does not matter your struggle, your resistance, your fear, your love, your openness, your expansion. For we come to each of you as the divine light that you are, walking deeply into the presence of the divine that sits within each and every one of you. And dear hearts, we honor this fervently, lovingly, compassionately in each moment. And there is nothing that you are needing to do to receive this from us. Simply, beloved ones, to be present and to choose to receive. For if you place many barriers around you, many boundaries, many fences, then indeed that which we offer to you cannot be received. And this will be simply the reflection of what you create in your life on earth at this time. Many barriers to receiving on all levels. So we say to you, beloved hearts, consider dropping your barriers. We understand your fear of this, that if we drop our barriers, we will be attacked, we'll be harmed, we'll be pained, we will suffer in some way. We will be lost, we will be disappointed, we will be betrayed. All of these things humanity considers. Yet we say to you, beloved hearts, consider that when you drop your barriers, when you sit in the truth of who you are and no longer hide it, when you open your heart to receive that which is offered to you from many different places, And there is much that you will learn, much that you will receive. Yes, beloved one, some of it will be that which you wish to receive. Perhaps you will not like it. Perhaps you will not agree with it. But it does not matter. For all that you receive will come as a learning, as a wisdom of something that you are not yet currently holding within you. Perhaps a greater understanding, a greater wisdom, a greater knowledge. But this requires an openness of spirit, an openness of heart, and a willingness to release that which is old, that which no longer serves, and to receive. And in the receiving, there will be that which may not serve you, but there will be much that will serve you. And there will be that which will challenge you. Yet this will serve you greatly, beloved ones, for it will ask much of you. It will ask you to let go, to consider, to listen, to be in another energy, that which perhaps you have not yet met, so that you may find that which is new for you, to discover another way of being, another way of thinking, another way of seeing. If this holds resonance for you, and this will require, dear one, a deep connection to your soul, so that the soul heart of your being may guide you. Beloved heart of that which comes to meet you in life, that will serve you and that which will not. It will ask of you to open your heart to meet all that comes to you, and then to choose with an open heart what is the resonance for you and what is not. And this is the wisdom of your soul, beloved ones. And this cannot be emulated by the knowledge of your mind, for the mind is fixed and holds much that it does not wish to let go of. Believing this is its truth, and there is nothing else to consider. And a fixed mind cannot open the heart, beloved one, to receive the new. And this day, beloved one, we have come to assist you to open the fields of your being, to release the old, and to make way for the new. We have come to assist you and support you in this, so that in the times to come, that which you hold, that creates fear and limitation for you, may no longer control you. So if you are willing to walk with us, to follow us, it is a simple journey. We will support you and guide you in this. All that we ask of you, beloved ones, is for you to let go and simply to follow the steps that we bring to you on this dance of releasing and opening. And as you breathe deeply, come into the heart chakra and breathe from this place. 3 deep breaths in, beloved ones. Let us all breathe deeply into the heart chakra. And 3 deep breaths out from the heart chakra. Centering, aligning. Connecting with ourselves, beloved heart. Connecting with the light of our truth. Through the breath. Through the breath. And as you breathe deeply, drop now. You focus your breath into the heart of Mother Earth and connect now to her heart chakra. And within this heart chakra sits your earth heart chakra. And let us open ourselves to this. Breathing deeply into this chakra. And as we do, let us take a moment to honor any fear, resistance, or separation that sits in this chakra in relation to our journey upon the earth. Let us honor any feelings of separation, any feelings that causes us to dishonor our journey upon the earth through our fear, through our choice, through our separation. And through our breath, let us come to this. And call to each one to breathe and to open to this within you. And to allow this to come to you, whatever it may be. And connect to your feelings, your emotions that you hold around your journey on the earth. And wherever there is separation energy, fear, sadness, control, limitation, whatever it may be for you, breathe deeply and honor this. Honor that this is what is held in this earth heart chakra for you. And as we breathe deeply now, let us go to the pure light of our divine spirit to come and to fill this chakra and this energy that we are holding with pure divine light. Let us simply call to our divine spirit and ask it to come and to flood this energy, this chakra, with its pure light and love. Trust, beloved hearts, trust. Breathe and go. Breathe and go. And allow this pure divine light of your spirit to flood through this energy held in this chakra as it honors you and holds you. Let us breathe deeply, beloved hearts of this. Allowing, letting go, allowing, being. Breathing deeply, we say. And as you do, beloved hearts, the circle of masters come around you and hold you. As they hold each one of us, supporting us, loving us. Let us breathe deeply, beloved hearts, honoring that which we are. And as the divine light of your divine spirit floods this chakra, trust that all is resolved to light. And bring now our focus to the base chakra. It sits at the base of our spine. And let us breathe deeply into this place. Bring your focus to this place, each and every one. And breathe into this place, at the base of your spine. Breathing in, breathing out, centering, attuning. And as we connect to this base chakra, attuning to its energies, ask to be shown any emotions or feelings that you hold to your family, to your genetic bloodline, to those that represent family to you. Honor this as it comes to you, breathing deeply. And as we breathe deeply into the base chakra, honoring what arises for us, in the consciousness we hold with our family, whatever that may mean for you, beloved hearts. Acknowledge and honor. Feel that you hold separation consciousness, control, resistance, denial, distrust, sadness, grief. Whatever comes to you, honor what this is for you. And breathe of it deeply and honor it in this moment. And as we breathe deeply of this, call now to your divine spirit, the presence of the divine that sits within you, and ask for its pure light and love to come and flood this chakra, to feel this emotion, this feeling that is held there. That it may be resolved to pure light, pure love. We said to you, there is no action that is required for you. It is simply a resolution of all the emotional consciousness. There is no requirement for what you must or must not do with this. Simply open to receive that which the presence of the divine within you brings to you. Into this place, into this energy that you are holding. For we hear the voice, but I cannot bring love to this family member. I cannot bring light to them. I cannot connect with them. I cannot accept them. Let go your thoughts, beloved ones. Breathe and focus. Allow yourself to flow on the breath. Surrender to the presence of the divine within you. And let its pure light and love resolve this energy you are holding within you. Choose now to let it go. Do not hold on to it with your mind. Let go, beloved hearts. Surrender to the presence of the divine within you. This is all that you are asked to do. And breathe. Let us breathe deeply into this breath. Let go your thoughts, your voices. Simply breathe and call to the presence of the divine within you to bring its divine light and love, purity of light and love. And let us all breathe deeply and receive this now in the base chakra. And breathing deeply now, beloved hearts, as one. And as we surrender to the presence of the divine within us, let us bring our focus now to the sacral chakra, to the sacral chakra. And as we breathe now into the sacral chakra of our being, breathing deeply, let us breathe the breath through the sacral. And as the breath moves through the spiral of your sacral chakra, moving through the many depths, the many levels of your sacral chakra. Let us honor any feelings or emotions around creation, around what it is, your power of manifestation, your power to manifest into the world, your power to create in the world. Whatever it is that you wish to create or make manifest. Let us attune ourselves to any energy of emotion and feelings that It is bringing fear of this. It is bringing lack, loss, disempowerment, separation. Whatever it may be for you. What are the emotions that you hold around the power to create on the earth? The power to create your truth, the power to create your dreams, the power to create your desires, the power to create the guidance you have received. What are you holding around this? Honor whatever emotion comes for you. Breathe it in, honor it, acknowledge it. Whatever energy is creating barriers or separations or limitations for you. Breathe and receive this now. And as we breathe deeply together, beloved one, the masters support you, they hold you with their love. And we are called now to ask the presence of the divine that sits within us to bring its pure light, its pure love to this energy. To resolve all to pure light and pure love. Let us breathe deeply, beloved hearts of this, surrendering all control, allowing the presence of the divine to fill this energy with pure light and love. Let it flow on your breath as we surrender to the presence of the divine that we are. Breathing deeply, beloved hearts. Breathing deeply. Let go your doubts, let go your fears. Open to receive, we say. Surrender to the presence of the divine within you. Let go and receive. Kuan Yin comes now and begins to pour the Amrita of grace into the sacral. Golden liquid light to align all creation energies within you to the power of grace. Breathe and receive, beloved heart. Breathe and receive. And as we breathe deeply, let us bring now our focus to the hara, to the navel chakra of your being. And breathe deeply into this place, breathing in and breathing out from the hara chakra. Make this your focus, beloved hearts. Focus on this. And as we breathe deeply, collectively, the hara opens to us. And we ask you now to connect with any energy, any emotions that are sitting in this chakra of fear, of resistance, of separation to any part of your physical body. Fear of your physical body. Separation to any part of your physical body. Guilt of your physical body. Blame of your physical body. Perhaps where you hold limitation to your physical body or feel disempowered by your physical body. Anywhere where there is emotion that is dishonoring your physical body. Listen to the hara. It will tell you what emotions you are holding about the physical body. And breathe deeply, beloved hearts, breathe deeply. And as you do, call now. Call to the presence of your divine spirit. And ask it to fill the hara and this consciousness that you have connected with its pure light and love. To fill it up with all that is required, all that is needed to resolve any negative energy, energy of separation with your physical body. And let us breathe deeply of this, surrendering to the power of the presence of the divine within us. Allowing, accepting, embracing. As we breathe deeply into the hara. Honoring all that you are receiving. Let us breathe collectively into the heart of our being. Breathing, honoring the heart as it is filled with pure light and pure love. Let us bring our focus now to the solar plexus. In this gateway of our consciousness sits much emotion. Breathe into the solar plexus, the seat of your emotional body. Breathing deeply. And as we do, let us attune to the energy that is sitting in our solar plexus, that is needing to be released. So new energy may come in. Connecting with any consciousness, any energy that we are feeling, that we are less, that we must be perfect, that we must achieve to appease others. All the things that we must do to be loved, to be perfect, to be helped. All the things we believe we need to be more than that which we are. Perhaps it is the child that is lost, feeling unloved, unsupported. Perhaps it is that part of us that wishes to be healed, to be fixed. Breathe deeply into whatever it is that you are connecting to. And allow this one emotion to arise for you. Perhaps it is connected to an old story that you are holding in your solar plexus. Ask yourself, is it time now to let this go? And receive the answer for yourself. Let us breathe deeply, and as we breathe deeply, let us call, beloved hearts, to the essence of our divine presence, the presence of the divine within us. Let us call for it to come and bring pure light and pure love to this consciousness that is sitting within the solar plexus of our being. Asking it to bring new energy, helping us to resolve this old energy. Breathing deeply, surrendering, letting go. Breathe now with big sighs of release. Let us do this collectively. Breathing in, big sighs out, beloved ones. Big sighs out. And let us do 3 of these, beloved heart, for 3 is the number of your planet. Let us do 3 of these. And breathing deeply, beloved hearts, together. And as we do, let us bring our focus to the throat chakra of our being. And breathing into the throat chakra. Attuning to the throat chakra and the emotions that are held within the throat chakra. What all the emotions are sitting in your throat chakra, beloved ones? Attune to these now. Are you ready to release this? Are there all the emotions of separation, of fear, of unspoken truths, of words spoken that you wish you had not spoken, of unkindness in any way, of anger, of fear, of loss, of grief? Whatever it may be that is sitting in this chakra still. Are you choosing to let it go now? No longer holding on to these old emotions. And as you breathe deeply, beloved ones, let us call as one to the presence of the divine within us. And let us ask this presence to bring its pure light, its pure love to these emotions that are sitting still in the throat chakra, so that they may be resolved to pure light and love, and space may be made in the throat chakra for the new to come. Let us breathe and let go, allowing pure light and pure love to enter this space, to wrap itself around old energy, to purify it, to remind it of its truth. Let go and breathe, we say. Let go and breathe, nothing for you to do, except you want to call to the presence of the divine within you. And then surrender to it. Surrender to its pure light and pure love. And let go. And breathing again. Breathing on the breath. Letting all flow on the breath. Beloved ones. And as we breathe again deeply, beloved hearts, let us move our focus now to the third eye. And with the breath, as we drop into the third eye and begin to breathe in and out of the third eye, let us attune to the consciousness of the third eye. Let us connect to any emotion that is sitting in the third eye. As we breathe in and out of the third eye, let us connect with any emotion of separation, any emotion of judgment, of bondage. Connecting with that which is your perspective, how you see your reality. Breathing into these emotions. What is the emotion around your reality and how you see it at this time? Where there is separation, where there is judgment, where there is fear. Honor this, beloved one. Where there is disempowerment, honor this. And as we breathe deeply, deeply, deeply into the third eye, breathing in, breathing out, attuning to these old emotions around the perception of our reality. Honoring these as they come to meet us on the breath. And then let us call now to the presence of the divine within us and ask for divine light and divine love to fill the third eye, to feel this energy, to feel this consciousness, to bring all back to pure light and pure love that we have honored, that we have attuned to, that is needing support and love at this time. And breathing deeply. And as we breathe deeply, Lady Nada comes now to each one of us. And she places a ball of pink rose light with golden flames into our third eye to awaken us to a greater truth, greater understanding of that which we are. To bring us more clarity of all that we experience through our third eye. Let us breathe and let us open to receive this gift from the Nada, as we are blessed and honored in this way. Breathing deeply. Breathing deeply. And as we breathe now deeply into our being, let us bring our focus now to the crown chakra on top of our heads. And let us breathe in and out of this place. Breathing in, beloved hearts, breathing out from the crown chakra. Let the flow Follow the breath. Bring the focus to the crown chakra. Focus on the breath. As we attune now to the energy of the crown chakra, let us attune to any emotion that we are holding around our connection to the heart of God source. Let us breathe and attune to any emotion of separation, of resistance, of rejection, of disconnection, of disbelief, of doubt, to the heart of God source. Breathe deeply and receive. Breathe deeply and receive. Breathe on the breath, beloved ones, and focus as you attune to the crown chakra and the emotions that you carry there. And as we breathe deeply, beloved hearts, attuning to any emotion of separation to the heart of God source. Let us honor these emotions. And as we honor these emotions, let us go to the presence of the divine within us, the presence of our divine spirit, to bring pure light and pure love to these emotions, resolving all to pure light and pure love. Let the pure light and pure love flow, beloved one, like a waterfall of pure light and pure love. Let it fill the crown chakra, purify all emotions of separation that is held within the crown chakra. Breathing deeply, beloved ones, let us breathe deeply of this now, letting go, allowing the presence of our divine self to purify the crown chakra, bringing all to resolution, to divine light and divine love. And then breathing deeply now, beloved hearts, as we drop the focus now to the heart chakra, coming to this portal of consciousness and breathing deeply into the heart chakra, breathing in and breathing out. Let us flow on the breath now. As we breathe in and we breathe out of the heart chakra, And as we do, let us call on the presence of our divine self to come now and to hold us in divine light and divine love, to wrap divine light and divine love around us. And let us open our hearts and our minds to receive divine light and divine love as we are held in unconditional love, as we are held in divine light and divine love, as we are blessed, as we are honored. Open to receive, beloved hearts. Open to receive. Let go and open to receive. Surrender now to the presence of the divine within you. And let it fill you on every level with divine light and divine love. Breathing deeply now, beloved hearts. Breathing deeply. Allowing, receiving, letting go. Fully present in the divine light and divine love of our divine presence. Knowing that we are held, that we are one. And allow that pure light and love to flow through you, to the very core of your being. And as you do, beloved hearts, give thanks. Give thanks for all that you are. Give thanks for the beauty of your soul. Give thanks for the heart of presence that sits within you. The divine presence of God's source that resides within each one of us. In deep gratitude for this gift. Breathing together, receiving together, letting go together, surrendering together, being as one together in the heart of the divine. We thank you for this gift of connection, beloved hearts. We give thanks to each and every one of you. Blessed are you. Blessed are you. Blessed are you. Blessings, everyone. Go gently in your day or night. Perhaps you might like to sit for a moment.
Je vous envoie ces bénédictions et vous conseille
Much love to all. Thank you for being with us. Bye, Christoph. Thank you, Muriel, for the translation. Thank you.
Thank you, Ishtar, for
you.
this wonderful gift.
Josephine, I hope all goes well for you soon.
Thank you. So far it's fixed for Friday week, tomorrow week.
We'll be holding you in our hearts.
When I have a thank you very much.
Yeah. It'll all be fine, Josephine. It'll all flow with grace.
It will.
Yeah.
It will. It's meant to be.
You're held.
And then I shall be free from pain.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You are held, Josephine. Always remember that. You're held.
I know.
Blessings, everyone. Thank you.